If your life is currently marked by sudden, unexplained blockages or mental fog, you must first determine if you are running a Ketu Mahadasha or Antardasha, specific cycles defined by the influence of the descending lunar node. Even outside of those major cycles, Ketu generates friction when positioned in the 6th, 8th, or 12th houses, or within the 2nd house, the house of wealth. As shown in this chart schematic, these 4 specific zones represent the areas where Ketu's presence creates the most significant material and spiritual disruptions. One final qualifying condition for this procedure is the Kaal Sarp Yog, a configuration where all planets in your chart are held between the axes of Rahu and Ketu. The Rudrarchan protocol is the technical countermeasure designed to stabilize these specific chart conditions. Before beginning, you must gather these specific materials: kushodak, an ash-colored cloth, harshingar flowers, and an Imarti sweet. Diagnosing these chart anomalies is a mandatory prerequisite, as the ritual variables, from the color of the cloth to the type of flower, are calibrated to these exact planetary triggers. Successful execution depends on temporal alignment. This ritual is performed strictly on a Tuesday during the Krishna Paksha, the waning phase of the lunar cycle. Your operational window is Godhuli Bela, the precise transition of twilight, when the sun has set but the sky remains luminous. The setup requires a specific focal point on the altar to act as the energetic conductor. You must use either a Shivalinga carved from black stone or a Narmadeshwar Lingam, which is naturally formed in the Narmada River. Using white marble or metal idols causes a protocol failure, as these materials do not have the density or color required for this sequence. The combination of the waning moon, the twilight hour, and the dark stone establishes the correct environment to address Ketu's frequency. The active phase begins with the Abhishek, the ritual pouring of liquids over the linga. This procedure requires kushodak as the primary medium. Kushodak is water that has been infused with the properties of kusha grass, a botanical known for its conductive and purifying qualities. You must pour the kushodak in a slow, steady, and completely unbroken stream over the surface of the stone. Maintain this deliberate pace throughout the offering to ensure the integrity of the process. Once the Abhishek is finished, the idol must be dried and then secured with a vastra, or cloth. This cloth must strictly match the dumar, or basma color, a specific shade of smoke gray or ash. The continuous flow of kushodak, followed by the application of the ash-colored cloth, grounds the energy within the altar. The ritual now moves from elemental grounding to the Shringar phase, utilizing botanical offerings. Only 2 flowers are permissible for this adornment: Harsingar, also known as night-flowering jasmine, and the rose. The final physical component of the sequence is the bhog, the food offering. You must provide a specific confection known as the Imarti. Critically distinguish the Imarti from the common jalebi. As shown, the Imarti has organized, repetitive circular loops, while the jalebi has random spirals. Place the Imarti and flowers in these exact positions around the linga to complete the altar's geometry. The symmetry of the Harsingar flowers and the structured loops of the Imarti provide the final alignment needed to conclude the ritual. At this stage, the altar is fully transitioned into its finalized state. The completed setup, incorporating the dark stone, the ash-colored cloth, the Harsingar, and the Imarti, forms the necessary visual and physical matrix for the procedure. By maintaining these specific variables under the required temporal conditions, the Ketu Shanti is achieved. Conclude the session with a period of silent prayer, focusing on the removal of the specific obstacles identified in your chart. Finally, distribute the Imarti as prasad. This act of sharing the offering completes the cycle and disperses the energy of the ritual.